Hello and welcome to this edition of Self-Care Saturday. You know, this doesn't always happen to me, but earlier this week I sat to say my prayers, and the idea for this Self-Care Saturday came to me, which leads me to believe that one of you particularly needs this message this time around. And on this edition of Self-Care Saturday, I would like to talk about the fact that you are not alone. And just to tell you a story, a quick story, this whole point of doing Self-Care Saturday for me has been an exercise in owning my voice and allowing myself and my values and what I hold sacred and important in my life to be seen. It has not been an easy thing to do, and my conditioning. I don't know about you, but growing up as a child in Puerto Rico, I was always told that that it's nobody's business. When you have tough things or hard things in life, it's nobody's business. So my conditioning and my training have been to not share when things get difficult, when you're going through a rough patch, to not tell anybody. It is something that I have had to overcome, and it has been essential that I overcome it as a partner, as a friend, as a wife, as a healer, as an entrepreneur, as someone who cares about wellness and well-being. I've had to overcome that. So my message today for Self-Care Saturday is you are not alone. And it's the fact that is it. When things are rough and you need support and you need help, we feel tempted to keep it in and not tell anybody. But the best thing that we can do is to reach out, to let someone else into our hearts and into our issue or challenge or concern. Ask for help if we want to, but if we don't want to ask for help, let's just ask someone to witness it. Because what that does is it reinforces the idea that we're not alone. We have a community, we have nature, we can go out for a walk in nature. We're not alone, we're part of a sacred, alive, dazzling web of relationships and interconnections. The second that we start believing that we're all alone in our own issues or our problems or our imaginings or our challenges, the second we really start believing that we're all alone, we step back from our support, from compassionate people, from everything that's around us that could help us shift the issue, and we create a boundary or a barrier, not a boundary, a barrier and a wall. So then things start getting darker and colder and more desperate. So the message today is you are not alone. We are part of a sacred web, and when things get rough, it's the utmost important thing to at least tell someone or share it or open yourself in some way that helps you reinforce in your heart that you are not alone. Happy Self-Care Saturday.